This is fucking crazy. I don't know what's going on with the world. It hurts. Um, Anybody that loves politics, loves to help, loves to give advice. Everybody knows Charlie Kirk. Everybody knows him as the fourth son of Trump, and he's awesome. They just assassinated him. They can't get to Trump, so they get to him. They get to everybody that he loves. It's crazy. A lot of people might never ever know who he is, especially if you're not a Trump supporter, if you're not a MAGA, if you're not out there politician, talking, having conversations, and trying to make this world a better place. I don't understand what we're living, and I don't understand why to good people bad things happen. 31 years old, just got married 4 years ago, has a son, has his daughter, believes in God, he believes in fairness, he believes in having conversations and talking about it, conversating, and doesn't matter you agree, you don't agree. He's the one that everybody hates him because he's a Trump supporter. Not everybody, alright? Everybody loves him. And it's just the Democrats. They're trying to get under our skin. They're trying to attack us when everything's getting better in life, you know? We're changing, we're believing, we're making the best out of everything. He's out there giving the voice to the unknown. He's helping. He's encouraging people to have conversations and let's get along, you know, let's do things together. And I know that a lot of people are not gonna know they assassinated him, like Abraham Lincoln, like they assassinated Colosio, like they tried assassinating our president Trump. They're trying to cover up all the BS, all the shit that they've been doing, you know? He's our strongest voice. He's our has knowledge and wisdom, and he's out there trying to encourage everybody to become better, to have something. And he's always going out of his way. He's among normal people. He's not afraid. He's not afraid to have conversations. And we lost an angel. We lost the most important person besides our president. I really thought when he got older he was going to become the president. I was going to vote for him. You got to be 33 years and older in order to become president. And he was gonna make this world a better place. He would have been a great president. He would have been an awesome person to guide us. He's very compassionate. He's very understanding, knowledgeable, wisdom. He didn't go to college. He had his education. He didn't believe in colleges. He believed in street smart. He believe in reading books, knowing what you got inside, who you really are. See, he always told people in colleges that it's not right that you have to pay like 30, 50, 100, $200,000 to go to university, and they don't even teach you nothing. And a guy that puts himself in front of everybody, and he goes with professors, alumni, brainiacs, and he challenges them and he tells them, proof is the wisdom. Street smart is a lot better than a lot of stuff. So I know that a lot of people believe in colleges and all that. See, colleges before, they were good. Trade tech colleges are better right now. They show you, and they encourage you, and they get you a good job. Colleges, all they teach you how to protest, how to be negativity, how to be insane, how to be confused, you know? They used to go to all the colleges and used to tell everybody that continuation schools, regular after-school programs, reading books, becoming knowledgeable, becoming more fucking wisdom. See, we all have that. One person that I admire a lot is my brother Danny. He dropped out when he was in the 7th grade, and he has wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of the meaning of words. He's one of the smartest one in our whole entire family. He ended up going to college, and when they gave him his SAT to do, he passed it, the highest. And they told him it's not possible that you're that knowledgeable. My brother has a lot of wisdom, and Kirk had that too. He was special, unique. He could talk straight down to the science. He could be truthful and honest and street smart, and he could talk in a way that none of these college people could explain. He had something special. He connected with all of us. He encouraged us to get up and read a book and know who you are, where you come from. He encouraged us to be a better person, and to know why you support somebody, why you follow somebody, why you encourage people to get up and to be motivated, encouraged to do good in life, you know? He was awesome. There's no words I could describe what he meant to me. I know to a lot of people, they don't know him, but can you imagine, since 2016, I've been hearing him almost every day. That's how much he impacted my life. And he always encouraged, I could say me, to not let stupidity, mind fucking games. He always encouraged me to know and find the facts, and to not let myself get influenced. See, in the beginning, Kirk, Charlie, he didn't like Trump, but he tested him, and he knew what he stood for. He understood us. the humans of us, the street smart like us. He thought and he spoke like all of us. And that's why they don't like Trump. And Charlie, Trump won him over. And told them that he was gonna do whatever it takes, but he was gonna make him the president, and he couldn't fail, and he better keep his word, and he better follow through. And that's what Trump has been doing. Not only did he elect him once, he elected him twice. All these college people told that he moved movements. He was followed by 5 million people. He changed the Republican Party. He fucking not a shit talker. He's a doer. And he's always encouraged everybody to read before you vote. Read before you talk. Read, get knowledgeable. And that's how I'm always going to remember him. I don't know what kind of world we're facing right now. Seems like chaos is around the corner. I thank God that we believed in God, especially Charlie, straight Christian, and believe in Jesus Christ, and he always prayed. He opened up his everything with a prayer, and he finished it with a prayer. And he stood for a lot. And I bet you if he was still alive, and if he had to do it all over again, he'll do it exactly the same. Because he has faith, he has principle, he has understanding that someone has to do it, give it all. He used his body as a vessel to encourage everybody to go out there and be more knowledgeable, understanding, and get wisdom and help each other. He encouraged us how to have conversations without arguing and fighting. You don't always have to win. Put your point across. Use the facts. And even though you can't convince with somebody with facts, you don't need to throw him overboard and think that he's the enemy. He always believed that with time, we all understand and we all know what we have to do in life. And that's why they hated him for that. Because he went against colleges. He went against people that didn't believe in God. He always used the facts. He always encouraged everybody. He always talked to normal people. He always gave. I don't know exactly what I'm feeling at the moment. All I know that the world changed. And I hope and I pray that no one does stupid things. That nobody does chaos. Because they're going to find out that it was an assassination. And I just pray that humanity and our people overcome this. See, Charlie Kirk taught me with violence and aggressiveness and revenge, nothing gets fixed. You just complicate life. He took it for all of us. He gave us our president already. He gave us our knowledge, our wisdom. He gave us his time. He gave us his life. He gave us everything that we need to better ourselves, to encourage ourselves to get more wisdom, more knowledgeable. And don't speak without facts, without truth. And I don't know. I don't know why. Why we keep doing the same mistakes over and over and over. When someone wants help, when someone helps you, someone gives everything, people are still not satisfied. People are still not happy. They want to knock down all abandonments, all amazing people. See, Julius Gaius Caesar was the same. He tried giving back to the people. He tried helping the people, and they killed him. They assassinated him. The Senate. Abraham Lincoln. He tried helping the slaves and humanity and everything, and they assassinated him. Trump, they tried doing the same thing. He's gonna go down as a gladiator, a movement that he taught us that you don't need to do violence in order to put your point across. You don't need to step on people. You don't need to abuse, and you don't need to tell them that they're stupid. There's no right answer. See, a lot of people think that there's right and wrong. There's no black and white. Nothing simple. All answers are always, they have two meanings. It just depends on the perspective that you understand it, or in the time that you're in. We all maneuver and moderate our vocabulary, our questions to our convenience. And everybody could justify themselves. Everybody could say that they're right. Everybody could say that that's what they meant. See, no one knows that. It's like love. A lot of people could describe love, but there's no words to describe love. God, there's no words that can describe God. It's just something, someone, somehow that is always there, taking the beating and never gives up and never gets tired of helping people, encouraging people to put the point across, to learn, to observe, to listen. I know that God has him already next to him, and was an amazing person. And even though he was considered a Republican, he used to always tell people, I'm not a Republican, I'm for the people. I'm here for a reason, to help everybody. something that unifies us, something that encourages us, someone that guides us, someone that teaches us that you don't need to be somebody to speak to somebody. You know what I mean? You just gotta mean it with your heart, with your soul, with your mind, and have the facts. And however you hear the message, however you define it, or whatever definition, or whatever concept you always hope that you heard it the correct way. See, I tell everybody, this is a message that I'm gonna tell, that I tell everybody. See, when I was young, there was this Psalms scripture in the Bible. I don't know which one it is. And everybody always tells me that I'm not correct. But it took me a whole lifetime. I've heard it over and over and over and over and over, and I've always said this story. And about a year ago, 2 years ago, I finally heard the purpose of the whole message. And however you say it or describe it, everybody hears it different. See, I always talk about the three coins that God appeared to you to three different persons, and He gave one coin to each one, and He told them in 1 month He was going to come back. The first one hit that coin, and when God came back in the month, He was going to open up where He hit that coin, and He tells God, you could trust me. See, you could trust me because I have your coin, and I didn't lose it. You could trust me. You could trust me because I'll never steal from you. I'll never take advantage of you. I'll never do nothing. And God just looked at him and, ay, qué pendejo, in other words, you know? And the second one came and He multiplied it, and then He used it to keep multiplying, you know, like, in other words, gain the fruits of it. And when God came, He gave him his coin plus 10%. And he told God that he already had enough to accommodate his life. And God told him, ay, qué pendejo. And the third guy, he got the coin, he doubled it, he tripled it, he quadrupled it. Then he started hiring everybody and helping everybody with the wage, with the problems, you know. And when God came back at the month, he told him, God, with one coin, I started a business, and I've hired just about everybody that needed help, and I still have your coin plus your 10%, because I'm gonna still keep multiplying and multiplying it. And he told God, thank you for allowing him and giving him the opportunity. You know what I mean? And see, the object of the message, you could hear it all kinds of different ways. So I used to always point fingers and call one was dumb, one was idiot, and one was this. But see, you gotta look at yourself. Who are you? Which one are you? See, it took me about 40 years, 30 years. And I kept hearing that message, and I kept using that message, and I kept using all the philosophy on it. And I thought I heard the concept of it. And I better myself, and I encourage myself to start my own business. I've started Dicom. I started La Familia. I started the carpet company. I restarted Dicom. I started a novelas business. I started a Swami business. I've done a lot of things, gambling, multiply the money, and I've always used that concept of it, and I've always been that the third coin. I've employed all my family, and I've done everything for everybody. I go out of my way, and I'm grateful to God, and I'm thankful that He gave me the opportunity, and that's why I do these videos, for I could spread the wealth, and not just to one person, not to two persons, not to three persons, but I've always encouraged people that are lonely, depressed, that they're going through struggles, that are going through sickness, or going through complications, or going through death in families and all that, divorces and losing your money, your cars, your stuff. I've always been there to encourage people, and I've always went out of my way with nothing in return. And all glory goes to Jesus Christ. So I've always used that concept. And my primo Lalo and Pastor Marin. And I've had discussions with every single one. There's a Roger Mahoney, Father Boyle. I've gone through many cycles, many conversations throughout my 30, 40 years, you know. And I've always thought that every year I get better at having that conversation, and get better at that story. But all of a sudden, you just like boom, like the blue, you know what I mean? It just like if you hit a wall. About a year and a half ago, I finally understood the message that God was trying to relate to me, and making me
welcome to our car.
Making me understand what was the concept, what was the meaning, and
would you like a receipt?
No. And I finally understood it. Remember, every year I understand it a different way.
Thank you for your business. We look
Every
forward
year
to seeing you again soon.
that passes, I get a different meaning on it. See, it's the scriptures, the Bible, and it's just how you're living or what you're doing through in life, how you feel, your ups and your downs. That's how you hear the message. Well, finally, year and a half ago, after multiple deaths in my family, and feeling disappointed, and feeling that I didn't have the strength, that I didn't have the willpower, that I didn't have the courage to keep on reading the same message. Not disappointed, but confused. No matter what you do in life, no matter how much you try, no matter how much you teach, how much attention you put into it, how much effort you put into it, you know? The outcome is always different, always different, always different, always different, always different. Because you can have the same conversation a million times. And every time, someone, some way, somehow convinces you. Then the next year comes again and you get more confused but smarter every year. Wow. It took me like 30, 40 years. Hearing my primo Lalo, hearing Jojo, hearing Berta, hearing my mom, Brother Manin, all the people that influenced me, Roger Mahoney, everybody will come with a different outcome, a different meaning. When I was at my lowest point, and I was feeling like the way I'm feeling right now, that you don't know why, what's the meaning of life sometimes, you know? You get discouraged. You get betrayed. You constantly keep starting over and over and over and over. Why I learned that the reason you can start over and over and over is because God chose you already, because you can handle it. Everybody else gives up. And if He uses you as a vessel to go teach everybody, and always remember, no one's right and no one's wrong. It's whatever message you hear. That's why when you hear the Bible, when you hear a message, you ask God to give you the meaning, to give the wording, to not discourage nobody, to not offend nobody, to not think that you're right, to not blame nobody, you know? You give the message, and if you do it in your kindness heart, you just hope for the best outcome, and you hope that you did your best. And that's why I interview homeless, and I interview people that are going through big time struggles, you know? Well, Charlie Cook, he's a mentor to me. He's a person that, he's younger than me, 31 years old, but I learned a lot from him. Well, I was through a difficult moment, and then suddenly I hit a wall. Like today. And I kept asking God, what's it all worth? If we always end up failing, no one ends up changing, no one ends up believing, no one ends up helping themselves. They don't even acknowledge what you do for them. And God revealed the message of this year for me, right? I guess it's gonna keep changing every year, so my message for me was this one. Is the past, the present, and the future. All three men were the same. So first you have to go through the learning process. You have to fail. You have to feel that you need help. You need someone to advise you, someone to teach you, someone to guide you, someone to be there for you. And like I said, that's the past. You gotta learn from your mistakes. And the present, you know what you gotta do, but you constantly you don't focus. You don't realize all the dumb things that you're doing. You annoy yourself. You discourage yourself. You hurt yourself because you know what you got to do, but it's so hard to do it. And then there's a future. You already invested. You already live life. You already understand the meaning of things, and you know your body, your temple, your mind, your soul, you know your ways. You know, you could talk to yourself and say, you've done it this way, you fail. You've done it that way, you fail. You've done it this way, you fail. And you've done it that way, you fail. You tried it multiple times and you failed. Now try it my way. See, you always need somebody to have as your companion. You need someone to encourage you, to support you, to love you. Someone that you trust, someone you could lean on, someone you could cry, someone that you could ask for help, and someone that loves you and you love them. Someone to teach you, someone to show you, someone to appreciate you, with the wisdom. So the message for me was, we cannot do it alone. We need our spouse. We need our kids. We need our family. We especially need our God. But we need someone to walk with us, hand in hand, shoulder to shoulder. Someone to not allow you to get discouraged, to keep on walking, to keep on doing and trying, So we have to spread it, give our wisdom and knowledge. We got to everything, but we need our spouse. And that's why God created a man and a woman. See, women are more protected, are more understanding, more lovable, more everything. And we're all aggressive and fanfarrones and selfish. But once we have kids, they teach us to be a family. They teach us how to learn, how to have patience. And see, men walk away from family, from problems, from everything. But a woman has the babies on their womb, and they're not taught how to fail. They're survivalists, and they teach us, and they give us the love, and they give us the support and courage. But they don't allow us to get more lost than what we are. And they appreciate us, acknowledge us, support us, love us, and make us understand that we all need to improve. We all need to be better. We all need to save. We all need to invest. We all need to prepare ourselves. And the message for me is the past, the present, and everything. So the reason you keep failing and failing and failing is because you don't have no one to live for. No one to applaud you, to celebrate, to be there, good and bad times. That's why we fail. Two heads think better than one. Once you become an adult minded, you understand that you need to multiply, and you got to use all your fruits, which is your kids. A person is meant to have kids. A woman is meant to be our wives, to be our companions, to be there to support us, to encourage us to get up and keep trying to be better, to learn, and that's why we always have to treat them as the way we want to get treated. Today, Charlie Cook, things come into my mind, and all his conversations and stories and everything that I had that made me settled and be understandable with all the person I am. I'm because of God, all right, everybody? But Charlie and mi presidente and everybody, especially you, beautiful, my daughter and my family, my friends, everybody, even my enemies, have made me a better person. And I don't have hate, I don't have anger, I don't have jealousy, and I don't have revenge. So I forgive. But I hope that Charlie Cook, by he passing away, he teaches us and he helps us be better.